Yo, in case you've been living under a rock, things in Mexico have gone from bad to worse since the death of the cartel leader El Mencho. Now it appears that his number 2 was also taken out. So to my brethren, and to those less melanated, it might be time for y'all to come back to the U.S. That's all I'm saying. Cue the clip.
This that Ramondo reacts, huh? Y'all came in for the laughs, huh? You did. Stayed for the commentary cause it makes sense, huh? Real talk.
That boy is good.
So this is how things started.
Thousands of Americans in Mexico are being told to shelter in place after the leader of that country's most powerful drug cartel was killed over the weekend. His death led to an eruption of violence across several Mexican states, forcing airlines to cancel flights out of the region.
Chaos hit the streets of Puerto Vallarta, the Mexican state of Jalisco, and beyond Sunday, as Mexico's most notorious drug cartel fiercely retaliated after soldiers killed their leader, Nemesio Ruben Esquera Cervantes, widely known as El Mencho. Esquera Cervantes was wounded during an operation to capture him in Jalisco and died while being flown to Mexico City. The cartel he led has the highest cocaine, heroin, and methamphetamine trafficking capacity in Mexico, according to the U.S. State Department, which had previously offered up to $15 million for his capture.
Now, $15 million is enough motivation to turn a friend into a foe, so you definitely got to be careful with the company you keep. And well, in this case, the company he kept was his downfall.
A tip-off from El Mencho's lover was crucial in bringing him down, according to Mexico's defense secretary. The unnamed woman had been at the Kingpin's Tapalpa home on Saturday and confirmed with him that he'd be staying there over the weekend. She then passed that information on to the military, allowing them to storm his residence the following night.
Now, is anybody really surprised that his downfall was actually a woman, especially in that business? I mean, the way my paranoia works, Frank Lucas taught me that in American Gangster with the white coat. We got Goodfellas, we got Scarface, we got Casino. Like, we got so many examples where the woman is the downfall. But the one thing I know about the cartels, the show doesn't stop. They make too much money to let it stop.
Yo, we have breaking news right now going on with the cartel in Mexico. Officials have confirmed they just got and assassinated El Tuli. So, for those of you that don't know, El Tuli was the right-hand man to Mencho. The moment that Mencho passed away in that helicopter when it was flying away, El Tuli stepped in. Now, he didn't just step in and say, I'm the boss now. No, he took over the finances. He took over the retaliation strategy, everything. So, the authorities are saying that he was the one who orchestrated all of this revenge across Jalisco and these other states. He was offering 20,000 pesos bounty on every soldier National Guard member. That's about $1,000 US. So it's confirmed right now that at least 25 National Guard troops were unalived in the aftermath. It's got to be more than that. So when they tracked him down, they got millions in cash. They obviously got firearms. Now, what's the next big question? They got Tuli. He was the right-hand man. Who's next in line? Somebody's got to step up for all this to stop. My guess, it's going to be La Jefa.
Now, here's where this gets bigger than just cartel politics. Because while all of this is happening, thousands of Americans are in Mexico. And they're just not watching this on TV. They're living it.
It's not possible to get out right now because first, we're not allowed to leave the resort under any circumstance. So we're locked down in the resort. And even if we went out on the streets, the cartel would stop us and force us to get out of the car and light the car on fire. So the whole city is under lockdown. No one is going out because everyone is scared of getting stopped by the cartel. It is definitely really scary. I hope that it ends soon.
I bet you do.
This is supposed to be like a vacation, a sanctuary where everything is peaceful. And then
far from it, huh?
Now it's like I'm currently in a war zone. They're lighting buses on fire, so there are explosions. And yeah, I saw 5 of them from my room
5 of them.
yesterday, and it's still really smoky. Like my eyes burn when I go outside, and it smells very smoky. Like the first thing in the morning, I opened the door and it was like an immediate rush of smoke. I do feel like more of a target knowing that we are involved. And I feel like the cartel is a little angry that the US is involved. So I'm scared that I'm going to be targeted more. I think that we should have been warned in some sort of way, or at least they could have put out a travel advisory to not travel to Mexico during this time if they knew they were going to do something like this.
Oh, God. I mean, talk about entitlement. Real talk, what would that conversation even look like? You know, Becky, we were thinking, with your permission, if we could take down the leader of the biggest cartel in Mexico, and if you could just hold off on your trip for a little while longer while we do that, it would be perfect. What in Carcastity is going on?
An American right here, guys.
I'm Mexican, and you should be ashamed to doing all those things. I'm pretty sure if I do the same thing in your country, I will be in jail. So just you go and deliver those things back. You're stealing. You are stealing.
This man is doing the work of his ancestors.
Están robando las cosas estos gringos, güey. No, están robando las cosas. Lo estoy exhibiendo. Gracias.
Nobody to pay.
Nobody to pay, huh?
Well, these guys, they put the things back.
In case you don't know, I live in Mexico. I'm currently on my lunch break here in Playa del Carmen. So don't mind me, I'm going to eat and talk. It's always interesting to me when people make comments like this anytime something happens outside the U.S. because it really shows how much we've normalized the dangers within the U.S. borders. And we say it so casually, as if the United States doesn't have daily mass shootings, right? Look what I'm eating for lunch. As if kids don't practice active shooter drills like they're practicing fire alarm drills. As if road rage shootings, hate crimes, corruption in the government doesn't happen in the U.S. It's become so routine that it doesn't even register as a problem to Americans. And my apologies for the noise because I am eating and there are swim classes taking place because at the school I teach at, the kids, they take swimming classes. But let's get back to the U.S. isn't as bad after all, right? The fact that I told you this morning I was at immigration changing my residency from temporary to permanent in the middle of all of this should tell you something.
Bro, we out here trying to get back to the airport, bro, and this shit is getting scary as hell. Like, look outside, bro.
Y'all take y'all ass to Mexico right now if you want to. Well, you can't get there no way, I don't think. Somebody said, why would you go to Mexico?
Bro,
this is crazy.
It's overly scary, bro. Overly scary. Hopefully we can make it home, but
yeah, I hope that brother make it home, dog. I hope he does. I swear I do. Look at the comments. Somebody said, why would you go to Mexico? We're praying for you. Psalms 91 over you and everybody that's connected to you under the wings and the protection of the Almighty. An armed shield, dome, protection, safety. Please give us an update. Don't say hopefully you will make it home safe. I pray for you guys. Boy, I would be shitting bricks if I was in Mexico right now, dog. No lie. I promise you, bro. I'm scared, bro. I don't play. I'm dead ass serious, man.
Now, here's something crazy. I got a homeboy that actually stays out there in Mexico, and he told me he actually feels safer out there than he does in the U.S. I'm like, bro, I'm looking at TV. I'm seeing everything that's going on with the cartel. He was like, bro, the cartel really don't mess with the people that don't mess with their bread. Their real issue is with the government. And then I got to thinking, you know what? If you aren't an ally of the government, then obviously they would have an issue with you. So, you know, I'm like, okay, I guess I get it. But I ain't taking my ass down there anytime soon. What about y'all? With everything that's going on, can you see yourself making the trip down to Mexico after everything blows over? Or not really? Let me know in the comments. And until next time, if you enjoy the content, hit that subscribe button to the right and to the left. more dope content. Until next time, I'm out.
This that Ramondo reacts, huh? Y'all came in for the laughs, huh? You did. Stay for the commentary, cause it makes sense, huh? Real talk.
That boy is good.